didn't go into the studio with any certain plan, like this is going to be the message of this record, or I want to say this. I just picked songs and wrote songs that spoke to me, and sort of where I am in life right now at 30 years old, after everything I've done in my personal life and in my career. It's just sort of everything in this record is sort of a picture of who I am right now. And I know that just being a girl I'm just like everybody else, and I know that some of the things that I'm going through, good or bad, that surely there's other people out there that can relate to something on this record, because it kind of covers the gamut. There's all kinds of different songs on this record, and there's some humor too, more than I've ever had before on any other album. Probably Long Island Iced Tea, and not the one with all the liquor in it. And I remember one time I'd not really drank that much, when I was like first 21, and you're just experimenting, and I drank quite a few of those. I didn't know what they were. I remember standing up and I was like, oh, wow, I really feel that now. So it's kind of hits you out of nowhere. I think that's it's kind of just a mixture of a lot of different things this record is. Automatic, I wrote that song with two friends, Nicole Gallion and Natalie Hemby. I've collaborated with Natalie quite a bit, but it was my first chance to write with Nicole. We'd become friends. She was a contestant on The Voice on season 2. She was on Adam's team, and so we got to know her that way. She's an amazing songwriter, and so us three girls were just talking about, Natalie had the title Automatic, but we were talking about, growing up and the way we used to listen to music on cassette tapes, and our moms all had, clotheslines and just all the things, all the references in the song, or we were all kind of bright-eyed talking about it, and I just got a special feeling. I got chills through the whole writing process of that song, because it just really hit home for me. It really speaks about what got me here, who I am, and I don't know, I just always had this gut feeling about that song, and it sort of brings out a pride about the way I was raised, and I just felt like it says something that needs to be said, and felt like the right thing to do to put it out as the first single. The most honest song on the album is Bathroom Sink, and it's one reason it's the most honest is because I wrote it by myself. I mean, there's no way around, the lyrics. There's no way to say, well, that's two people's opinion. It's just I wrote it by myself, and it's very raw and real lyric, and it's a pretty emotional song. But it's not the way that I feel every day, but everybody has moments that they feel that way that the song describes. And so, I've had a song like that on every record that's sort of laying it all out there, but I feel like those are important to keep around. When I heard Something Bad, the song just popped. It really struck a chord, and I was like, I'd wanted to collaborate with Carrie because we need to. And there's not that many females in country that do collaborate, and we've known each other for a really long time, but I needed it to be the right song, so I thought that one could be really cool, but it was a female-male duet, so we asked the writers to rewrite it for two girls and make it sort of Thelma and Louise theme, and they did, and it's so perfect for us, and it's really rock and roll, and we both have that kind of theme on some songs throughout albums in our careers. So it was like, if we're gonna collaborate, this is a great way to do it. It's really cool to collaborate with her, and she's such a great vocalist and artist, and really pushes me as a singer to be better. I think with age you start to appreciate things a lot more than you do when you're racing around in your early 20s, just going to the next thing because your life's crazy. The older I'm getting, the more I'm just trying to slow down and appreciate moments. When I say aging, I mean I'm only 30, so I'm just not 20 anymore. So in the last 10 years, I feel like I've learned a lot, but I'm so excited to head into my 30s. It's like an adventure. It's something to look forward to, and hopefully get smarter and learn lessons from the mistakes you've made, and hopefully not make as many mistakes as you did in your 20s. But I don't really have a lot of advice for people. I don't feel like I'm in any place to give advice to anybody, but I just feel like it's not a scary thing, it's exciting, and you know, with age you gain knowledge, and knowledge is beautiful in my opinion. Smart people are pretty cool.